Hi, Instagram. My name is Dr. Gabrina Dixon, and I'm a pediatrician in the Division of Hospital Medicine at Children's National. I am also an associate professor of pediatrics at George Washington University School of Medicine and Health Sciences. Today, we're going to talk about vaccine hesitancy, specifically the COVID-19 vaccine. Why is it important to get the COVID vaccine? It is very important to get the COVID vaccine because this is a team effort to help prevent this virus and to help stop this pandemic. Everyone who can get it, that is possible for them to get it, has to get this vaccine. It has been proven time after time that vaccines work. And this is the only way to stop this pandemic and end the COVID-19 virus. What's the difference between the vaccines? So there are three vaccines. Pfizer is for ages 12 and up. Moderna is for ages 18 and up. And Johnson & Johnson, that is also for ages 18 and up. Johnson & Johnson is just a one shot. So I say one shot and you're done. Pfizer and Moderna, you have to get two shots. So you get the first vaccine, and then 3 weeks later, you get the second vaccine. Pfizer and Moderna are in the same class of vaccines. It is something called mRNA, which is called messenger RNA. The messenger RNA is a molecule that tells your body to produce a protein. That protein is what the body uses to recognize different viruses. So for this particular protein, your body will produce antibodies to fight the COVID virus. So that's how the Moderna and Pfizer vaccine work. For the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, it is called an inactivated viral vaccine. It uses the adenovirus, which is inactivated, and that means you cannot get that virus, and uses that to produce a protein so that your body can produce antibodies to fight the virus. Again, antibodies is how your body fights viruses, and both vaccines produce antibodies so your body can fight the virus. I keep hearing the COVID-19 vaccine was developed too quickly. How can I be sure there won't be long-term side effects? So first, I want to talk about the vaccine being developed too quickly. Just as we watch the NBA finals and we see the top basketball players play for the title, we see just the end product. We don't see the years and the hard work and the multiple tournaments that these athletes had to do to make it top notch in their field. That's the same way with vaccines. The scientists has been doing this research for years, have been training to do this for years. So this is not an overnight vaccine. It took years to produce this vaccine. So it wasn't developed too quickly. We just didn't see the background action that happened to make it. We just see the finals. And the finals have been great because the more people get vaccinated, the better we are to end this pandemic. How can I be sure about the long-term side effects? You can never be sure about anything, to be honest. However, everything has risks and benefits. And the benefits of the vaccine outweigh any risk. And let me tell you, the risk of having COVID are much worse. So do your research and think about it. Everything you take is risk and benefits, and the benefit of vaccine is great. And again, we are doing the research to look at the side effects of the vaccine. Thus far, we haven't seen any long-term from the vaccine, but we are doing the research and following for those people that did get the vaccine. What info can help me trust the vaccine that were developed? I say you can come to the Children's National website. We have a huge resource about the COVID-19 vaccine if you have any questions. Also, the CDC, which is the Centers of Disease Control, also has information about the vaccine. So those are two resources you can use. Another resource is the DC Health Department or your state or local health department. They will also have information about the vaccine. Do I need to get vaccinated if I already had COVID-19? Yes, yes, and yes. You have to get vaccinated even if you had COVID-19. What we found is that people who've had COVID-19 their body doesn't keep the antibodies from when they had the virus. So that's why we're asking for people to get the vaccine so you can have long-term protection against the COVID-19. How can I convince my friends and family to get vaccinated? Listen to their concerns. See why they don't want to get the vaccine. It's easy for us to say why we think it's important to get the vaccine, but we need to hear the other side, hear their concerns, and then give them the scientific evidence and the knowledge and resources on why you think it's important to get the vaccine. But I always say, listen to their concerns first and what is their hesitancy. And once you get to the core of that, you can help them kind of problem solve and give them resources so they can make an educated and informed decision about getting the vaccine. Thanks for watching. If you have any further information about the COVID-19 vaccine, if you have any hesitancy, leave a comment to ask questions about the COVID-19 vaccine.